still dealing with a small glitch in the system that they haven't fixed yet. They fixed the welcome messages, but maybe they are still trying to fix the problem with the subtitles, I guess. So you can see my subtitles. Yeah, you can see my subtitles, but what they're asking is when Peter or Jennifer, well, Jennifer wasn't a VIP, so that's why you can't see Jennifer's subtitles, because if you're not a VIP, you don't have subtitles. But Peter is a VIP member, and if you should be able to see Peter's subtitles. So I will ask Hello Talk about the subtitle situation because I can't see them either. I'll ask if they're working on trying to fix that. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is Tuesday night. Our topic is uh, daily addictions. Tomorrow night we'll have I've scheduled the live stream. We'll start at 9 p.m. tomorrow night, and the topic is what makes you angry. Talk to me about what makes you angry. That's our topic for tomorrow night. Wednesday night we'll start at 9 p.m. tomorrow night, and our topic, what makes you angry. So Wednesday night, Thursday night, we will be my last live stream for a while because Friday I will begin my traveling. So Friday I'll be leaving Beijing and I will be traveling. So Thursday night will be my last live stream for probably about 10 days. And so we'll have Wednesday night, Thursday night, 2 more nights of my live for me doing live streams. Then I will be taking a break and doing some traveling starting Friday, and I will be back when? I'll be back in maybe 10 days. I don't know. I haven't decided. Yeah, around 10 days, I'm sure. I'm sure. That coffee tastes so good tonight. So, anyway, wow, where will you be? Yeah, so I will be traveling inside China. I will be traveling inside China. I won't be leaving China. I'll be traveling domestically. So I'll be leaving Friday, and I will come back. I'll be coming back the next weekend sometime. I don't know. Anyway, that's my live stream schedule. Wednesday night, Thursday night, and then no more live streams for around 10 days. I'll be taking a break. You can take a break from my live streams. Maybe you need a break from my live streams. Maybe you're tired of seeing me up on stage. Maybe you're tired of seeing me up here every night doing live streams and you want a break. Maybe you want to go see some, get away from Todd's live stream and join some other live streams. Well, now you have the chance because I won't be doing them after Thursday for about 10 days. So you can join some other live streams and have a nice chat with some other live streamers. Get away from my live stream for a while, but I will be back in about 10 days, so don't worry. I'm not going away forever. So anyway, thanks so much for joining us tonight. My name is Todd. I will just introduce myself briefly because I know some of you maybe this is your first time joining my live stream, and my name's Todd. I am living in Beijing. I've lived here for about 13 years. I come from the U.S., from a small state of Iowa, which is an agricultural state. But I've been living in Beijing now for almost 13 years, and I don't speak Chinese. I only speak English. And let's see, what else about me? I'm not an English teacher. I'm not an English teacher. I'm not an English professor. My job is not related to teaching English, but I do private English tutoring in my free time. So, but I don't teach English as a full-time job. So, my hobbies, I like taking pictures. I like photography, of course, and I like coffee. Well, this is Costa coffee tonight, but I also like to I like to try different coffees as well. I like to visit, some small, privately owned coffee shops and try to. I like to try like lots of different coffees, even though I often drink, some of the franchise coffee like Starbucks, Luckin, Costa, um, Tim Hortons, McDonald's. Lots of, I like all kinds of coffee, but sometimes when I'm out and about here in Beijing, I like to find some of the really small coffee shops, the private ones, and I like to go in there and try some of their coffee. So that's kind of like one of my hobbies. So that I like to try different coffees. So anyway, do you have a YouTube channel? I don't have a YouTube channel because YouTube is blocked here in China, so we don't really have access to YouTube. So I don't have a YouTube channel. I have YouTube, but I don't post anything on it because it's very inconvenient to access YouTube. You have to use certain software to help you to access YouTube. And since in China here, YouTube's blocked, so we don't have access to YouTube. So I don't have a channel. I do have other platforms that I post on here in China, but I don't have a YouTube channel. Anyway, I post on maybe 5 different platforms here in China, so it keeps me pretty busy. You know, here on Hello Talk, I post every day. Plus, I do post on some other platforms that I have, like 5 platforms. Facebook, no, Facebook is another. Facebook is also blocked in China. So in China, YouTube, Google, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, they're all blocked here in China. So we don't really have easy access to those other foreign websites. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There's lots of great apps and here in China that we can access that are fantastically awesome. And I do post on those, and I have a lot of friends on there. Bilibili, yes. I have Bilibili, but I don't post on there very often. I haven't checked my Bilibili account. Anyway, why? 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 What? Why do I like coffee? I love coffee. Why am I in China? My job's here. Why don't I speak Chinese? Because it's not necessary. Why do I like Chinese food? Because it's delicious. Why what? Anyway, thanks everybody for joining me tonight. Our topic tonight is your daily addictions. What are you addicted to? Uh, and maybe a lot of people have the same addictions. Maybe where you're addicted. I would be addicted to, sugar, but I have to really control my sugar intake because I don't want to eat too many sugary foods because, of course, it's not healthy. So we have to kind of control myself when it comes to sugar. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll continue on with our live stream. If you're raising your hand, try to be patient, and we still have a little bit of time left tonight. I got started a little bit later tonight because I got home later. I'll start late tomorrow night. Hi,
Hello,
how are you tonight, ma'am?
I'm doing great.
Great. How is life in Xinjiang?
How is
How
what?
how is your life in Xinjiang?
Oh,
Fant-
fantastic. Everything.
Fantastic in Xinjiang?
Yeah,
Okay. How's the weather now? Is it warming up?
yeah, it's start warming up lately. Today maybe 18
Wow,
degree.
that's very good in Xinjiang, right?
Yeah, and it's today it's windy
A
day.
windy day.
Yeah, the level of the windy maybe 5 to 6.
Wow. So, but no
Yes,
rain. No
no
rain. So
rain.
you had beautiful blue skies, right?
Not today.
Not today. Yeah,
Uh, it,
maybe you had cloudy day,
yeah, cloudy and windy
cloudy
day.
and windy day. So
Mm.
did you stay inside or did you go out and enjoy the day outside?
I think today everyone is stay inside because it's very
Very
windy
very
outside.
windy outside.
Big
Ah,
windy day.
okay. So what did you do inside all day
Mm.
today? Cook?
No, in the daytime I'm
Oh,
working.
that's oh,
You know,
okay. Okay. So you had to work during the day. Okay.
yeah. And after work, I go to my father-in-law's and mother-in-law's
Okay.
home, eat a dinner, and go back to my own
Wow, they
home.
cooked for you. They're so
Yeah,
nice.
almost yeah, almost every day they cooked and call me. Have you uh
Have you
go off?
eaten? Oh.
No, no. Have you finished your work?
Oh.
And tell me, call, come to my home and eat the dinner.
Wow, that's so nice. You're so lucky. You don't have to cook then, right?
Yes. And my mother-in-law and father-in-law is so
Uh-huh.
nice to
They
me.
they
We
treat you
don't,
very nicely, right? Just like a daughter, right?
is just like my mother. We don't have any problem with
The family
um,
problems.
we don't have family problem.
You don't have any family problems.
Uh, yes, and I checked the weather and it says the windy day will continue 2 days, tomorrow and
Oh,
the day after tomorrow.
wow.
It will be a windy day.
So you had to put up with these windy days for a couple of more days.
Yes.
Well, maybe it won't be so windy on the weekend and then you can enjoy your weekend.
Yes. And several weeks before, uh, now in Xinjiang it's not so hot.
Right.
Uh, we just we just have a 20. The most hot weather is maybe 22 or 23
Okay.
degree.
That's very comfortable.
And several weeks ago it's rained for 4 or 5 days.
Wow. That's a long time to rain, huh?
Eh, and at the end the rain returned to
Oh
snow.
no. Snow in
Eh,
April?
yes, and it's maybe April 12th or April
Uh-huh.
10th.
Wow.
And and in that day the degree is, I remember the degree is 7 or 8,
Wow.
too cold.
So the temperature goes up and goes down and goes up and goes down,
Eh,
right?
yes, yes, yes.
Uh,
So we still have snow in
so you still
April.
have some snow.
And in the mountain area the snow didn't melt it.
So the snow is still up on top of the mountains. It hasn't melted yet.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So do you think the snow will melt on the mountain pretty soon? No?
No, maybe in May we still have snow in
Okay. How
mountain.
about June?
June is okay. We don't see
Okay.
snow
So in
there.
June, maybe the snow will all melt on top of the mountain, right?
The snow is just stay in the Altai city because Altai is in the north part and kind of
Okay.
cold
Yeah.
than the southern
Okay.
part.
So
In
so it's a little bit
in
cooler.
southern, yes, in the southern part, the grassland already become green
Wow.
and the flower is blue.
Oh, that. Have you seen those flowers yet?
I just see them in the
Oh,
Douyin.
just on pictures.
Just,
Okay. So
yes.
so So you don't have any flowers around your home yet blooming.
no, now maybe just for this week we can see some
Good.
flower.
That means
The,
that means spring is right around the corner.
yes, the cherry is start to bloom.
The cherry trees are starting to bloom, right?
Yes, yes.
Wow. That sounds like a very beautiful time. So tell me, what is your favorite season?
Favorite season, I like summer
Why? It's too hot.
because uh, in Xinjiang it's not very
Uh,
hot, especially in my city, and because the weather is comfortable
okay.
and we can wear a dress. You don't need to take a lot of thing
Right. You don't need
clothes.
to wear like big coats, right? Right?
uh,
You can just wear a dress
yeah, and,
outside.
yeah, and the sky is blue, and everywhere we can see a colorful flower.
Oh, and green trees, green
Mm,
grass, beautiful, colorful flowers, and you can wear your summer clothes.
yes, I think the summer weather is
Very
comfortable.
comfortable, right? But this is the
And
summer a long season or in Xinjiang or very short?
no, I think in Xinjiang the fall season is uh the
Oh,
same,
okay. The same amount.
about
The
3 months.
same amount of time.
Yeah. But in Altai city, maybe the winter time is kind of
Very a
long.
little bit longer, right? Yeah.
People say in Altai we have 3 months summer and 3 months winter.
So you go right from winter to summer and then from summer right into winter.
Yeah. But actually we also have the uh, spring and
Uh-huh.
autumn. But in spring we still have snow
And in
sometimes.
autumn maybe you start to get snow early. Maybe
Yes,
sometimes.
in October it's start to
Oh,
snow.
wow. That's do you like to see when the summer is over and finished, do you like to see the snow come?
No.
Okay.
But I like the winter when the snow is so
Okay.
thin
So
and
when the
everywhere.
snow is thick or deep.
Yes, yes.
So when the snow is deep, is it hard for you to walk in the snow?
Not that
Okay.
much.
Okay. Do you drive a car?
Yeah, I drive to work
Okay.
every day.
Is it sometimes difficult to drive to work when there's lots of snow?
Yeah. Uh, if we have a heavy snow, the road may be blocked for a
Okay.
day.
So
But they will clean it
okay, they'll
quickly.
clean the road quickly, but maybe if it snows really heavily, people don't have to go to work and kids don't have to go to school.
Yes, this winter it happened once.
Okay.
Uh, we have I think it's in a spring festival, I think, and we have heavy snow for 1 week and we can't go anywhere.
Wow.
We just stay at
Well,
home.
that means you need to make sure you stock up on a lot of food, right? Keep a lot of food in your house.
No, we can go out in the city, but we can't drive to further
Oh, okay.
place.
So it's okay to travel just in the city to go to the supermarket, right?
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
can
yeah.
buy some food, but you can't travel outside the city.
Yes,
I
yes.
understand. You know, in my hometown in America, it happens the same thing.
Yeah, I know. In
Yeah, in
Iowa.
Iowa in the wintertime, I remember as a kid there were lots of days we didn't go to school because the snow was too heavy, too thick. Yeah,
Yes,
so
yes.
we get the same thing. But we in Iowa we would get 4 distinct seasons. So we would always have summer, and then autumn is nice and long. We don't usually get snow in Iowa until like maybe December. Yeah, so we
December.
start autumn maybe in September. So we have September, October, like 3 months of autumn. Yeah, and then
Yes.
winter starts around December. That's when it starts to get snow.
Yeah.
But we also get lots of heavy snow, and then sometimes it's very windy when it snows, so we call that a blizzard. Yeah, that means it's
Blizzard.
so windy when it's snowing that you can't even see when you're outside. It's so windy and it's
Oh,
so heavy snow, we call that a blizzard.
oh,
Yeah.
blizzard. We also have that
Do you have
weather.
that weather? Do you have windy days when it's really windy and snowy? Right? And the snow
Yes.
gets really, really deep, and if you try to drive, you can't really see.
Yes, especially when we was a child, the snow is very deep, very deep than
Yeah. So
current.
it's so you, when you were younger, when you were a child, you saw more snow than you see now.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Why?
yes, and more.
Why?
Maybe the weather is getting warm, warm
Okay.
up.
So maybe we call that global warming.
Yeah,
And
global
even
warming.
Xinjiang is seeing global warming too.
Yes,
Okay. So how about you know our topic tonight? You probably heard about our topic tonight.
a
Yeah,
daily
so
addiction.
what are you addicted to? Like every single day, what kind of an addiction do you have?
I think I check my phone very
Okay, so
frequently.
you spend a lot of time. So we could say you have maybe a daily addiction to your phone.
And I think it's a bad habit.
So do you spend a lot of time on Hello Talk, or what app do you spend the most time on?
Mm, uh, Before I spent a lot of time on
Uh huh.
Douyin, but now I try to control myself because it's useless. It just wastes your
Yeah,
time. See that short
yeah, it
video.
does. So yeah, it is.
No,
It does waste a lot of time.
and now I try to spend my time on Hello
Okay.
Talk or other beneficial.
Okay, great. I think Hello Talk, if you spend more time here, of course you probably have a lot of friends, but you can also educate yourself too.
Yeah, and I enjoy use
Yeah, you
Hello
enjoy.
Talk. I can learn I can learn a lot of things from other
Yeah,
people.
definitely. So do you have lots of friends on Hello Talk?
Mm, uh, Not so much, but sometimes there is some people talk to me uh, who is want to learn Chinese or
Oh,
Kazakh language. They
good. So
talk to me,
you can teach
and
them your language, right?
yeah, I'm so surprised that there on Hello Talk a lot of people they want to learn
Really?
Kazakh language. I think maybe no one. I think maybe no one want to learn this my
Well, I
language.
think there's a lot of
I'm
people out there in the world, and a lot of people have different interests. So it doesn't surprise me at all.
before I think my language is maybe they can't use this language in other
Right.
country because know the language
Yeah, Kazakh is
environment.
only spoken in your country, in where you are. They don't speak it in many different countries.
Mm.
So, is it difficult to learn?
Kazakh
Yeah.
language, maybe for other people it's difficult, but for me, not
Okay.
difficult.
So for you, it's not. So for you, Kazakh's not difficult. Okay. Do you
Yes,
think it's difficult for you to teach other people Kazakh?
I think it's very difficult to teach, especially the grammar is hard
Is
to
it?
teach. Maybe it's the grammar, maybe kind of maybe like the Russian
Ah,
grammar.
okay. And you're not a teacher. Yeah, you're not a
No,
teacher. So if you're not a teacher, maybe the grammar for you is very easy, but to try to teach other people to use the grammar can be very, very complicated.
yes, I don't know how to teach
Yeah, and
them.
it's the same with me because I can speak English. A lot of people want me to teach them English, but I tell them I'm not a teacher. And they say, "But you can speak English." I'm like, "I can speak English, no problem, but I don't know how to teach you to speak English."
Yes, it makes sense. And lately I found in Kazakh language and Russian language we have a lot of same common
Okay.
word like machina,
What's that
octopus.
mean?
Machina means
Oh,
car.
machina means
Machi-
car.
Machina. And octopus means
Bus.
bus.
So do you have a
And
machina?
yes, I drive to work. I
Okay,
have
so
a
that
car.
great. So how about October?
Octopus means
Do you have an
bus.
Octobus?
In my
But you
county,
but
have
you don't
octopus.
drive one. Okay.
No,
Great.
and I also I like learn English and I also like learn Russian. I lately I start to
Okay.
learn
Is it
Russian
so it's
language.
not too difficult to learn the Russian language because it's very similar to Kazakh, right?
Yeah, the pronunciation may be
Okay.
kind of
Okay.
same.
So a lot of the words are are
I
similar
don't
pronunciation.
yeah, I don't have a problem with pronounce the word like
Oh, so it's okay. It's easy for you to roll
yeah
your tongue.
yeah because we also have
Okay.
this word
So how do you say hello in Kazakh?
hello. Just
Okay. How
man,
do you say hello in Russian?
Здравствуйте.
How do you say hello in Russian?
Привет or
Ah, okay.
здравствуйте. I think the здравствуйте is a polite
Okay, it's
way.
more polite.
Yeah,
Okay.
polite way.
Wow. Sounds difficult for me. Okay, so
I want to
you want
learn.
to learn more Russian.
Yeah, I have a goal. In the future, 1 or 2 years, I want to uh learn it like my
Okay,
current English
great. I think
level.
that's a good goal because I think your English level is very good. Yes,
Thank
I
you.
think your English level is very good. So you have an addiction to your phone. Do you have any other addictions that you can think of that you do every day?
I think I don't have another addiction.
You're a good person.
uh, I don't know.
So,
I think I think about this
uh-huh.
question before when you talk to with other people, and I can't think I have
So do
other
you like
addiction.
do you have an addiction to go shopping?
I'm not very addiction, but I I often buy some stuff or clothes on
Okay, so you
online.
can buy it online
Necessary,
like on Taobao or on Taobao
Taobao or
Douyin.
Douyin.
So if you buy like a pair of shoes on Taobao, how long does it take for them to deliver that to Xinjiang?
If it's quickly, maybe 5 days
Okay, okay,
or 1 week.
okay. Usually about 1 week.
And sometimes we need to pay for the how to say pay for the 邮费.
So
I,
the delivery fee.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, you need to
delivery
maybe
fee.
sometimes you have to pay for the delivery fee.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
And I don't like to buy the stuff, which is I need to pay the delivery
Oh, you don't like to
fee.
pay the delivery fee, right?
Yeah, because sometimes the delivery fee is more expensive. Uh, the price of the stuff.
So if the delivery fee is more expensive than the product you're buying, that doesn't make sense, right? Yeah, so
Yes,
maybe you can try to find products to buy where they have free delivery,
yes,
right? That's good. Okay, so you're not addicted to shopping. Maybe the only thing you're addicted to is your phone, right?
yes. But it's not very
Okay. You
serious.
can could you go like a whole day without your phone?
I never
You never
try.
tried it. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I think I think we need the phone for payment or
yeah, you
anything.
need the phone, right?
I,
Maybe you need the phone to buy things, right? Right?
yeah,
And
and connect people.
stay connected with your family and your friends and your boss.
Yeah, and
Yeah, your
work.
boss. So, do you have a
Yes.
nice boss?
Uh, yes. My boss is a
Okay.
girl. She is very nice, and uh, she's uh, she's at my
Okay,
age,
so she's the same age as you.
yeah, same age as
Okay,
me.
so you have a lot in common with her.
Yes, and she like
She
me.
likes you.
Yeah, I know she like me, and she always concerned about my life and my
Okay,
work.
that's nice. So, how about your boss's English?
I think I never listen to she speak English. I think maybe in the school she learned the
Okay.
English, but I don't know
Okay,
her
so you
level.
haven't, so you really don't ever talk or speak English with your boss.
No, in my daily life, I don't speak English to
Okay.
anyone.
So you speak your mother tongue, most of the time Kazakh
Uh, Mother tongue and
and
Chinese,
Mandarin. Okay, so
Mandarin.
you can speak Kazakh, you can speak Mandarin, and you can speak English, and you're learning Russian. Any other
Yes.
languages you're going to surprise me with?
No, but uh, but you know the Uyghur people, Uyghur language and the Kazakh language, maybe same as 50% or
Okay, so
40%. I can
so
understand
you can
them.
understand Uyghur because Uyghur and
Yeah.
Kazakh are very similar, right?
Yes, and also the Uzbek language, is all
Okay, so
same.
at work, your mother tongue or the language, your working language is Kazakh.
Working language is
Oh,
Mandarin.
Mandarin. Wow. Okay, cool.
Mandarin. And in my family, I use Kazakh
Okay, so when you're at
language.
home or eating lunch or dinner at your mother-in-law or your mother and father-in-laws, you speak Kazakh to them.
Because in Altai city, the mainly minority is Kazakh
Ah, okay.
minority.
So
So
Altai
people,
City, is it far west of far west in your province?
um, Urumqi city,
Oh,
pro,
Urumqi is the capital
you
city.
mean a capital city?
You're
You mean how far from
Yeah,
the
how
capital
far is
city?
your hometown where you live right now from the capital city?
It's about 700
North?
kilometer. Altai city in the
Okay.
north.
So you're like 700 kilometers north of the capital city. Okay.
Yes. Xinjiang is
I
big.
know Xinjiang is very big. It's on my list of places that I want to visit, but there's it's difficult for me to find the time to travel there. But I want it's
Yes.
someday I will travel there to visit that your province because I've
Mm,
heard so many beautiful things about it, and of course I love Xinjiang food.
yes. If you want to come to Xinjiang, maybe at least you need 1 week or
Yeah,
half
I was
months.
thinking at least a week or 2 weeks, at least a week or 2 weeks.
Yes, 2 weeks is
Yeah,
enough, I
because it's a
think.
big province, right?
In the north part, you can go to the uh, Canas Lake, Hemu Village, and Ili
Yeah, that
City.
that big lake that you just mentioned, Canis Lake.
Canas
Yeah.
Lake, Hemu Village. It's in Altai, in my city.
Okay. Yeah, and it's probably better to visit those places in the summertime and not in the winter, right?
Oh, yes, and summertime, especially in the July and August, July
July
and
and
August.
August are the best times.
Uh, and now it's not best time to
Okay,
visit,
because it's too windy
and still have snow
and still have
there.
snow up there.
Now the Ili city is the best choice to visit
Okay.
now.
Okay, but
Uh,
otherwise, it's okay to visit most places in Xinjiang in July or August, right?
yes. Mm. Before before the Qingming festival, I went to the Turban
Okay.
city.
Where is that at?
Turban city is in the west of
Okay, in the west
Xinjiang.
part of Xinjiang.
And it's known for its grape and the hot weather.
Wow, grapes. Oh,
They grow a lot of grapes
okay.
there.
Do they have do they make wine?
No, they dry the grape. Let me see how to say.
They dry the grapes.
Dry the grapes and made the
They make raisins.
raisins.
Do
Yes,
you like
raisin.
raisins?
Yes, I like it. It's very common in
Okay. A
Xinjiang.
lot of people like to eat raisins. It's
Mm,
it's a healthy snack.
healthy and in have the sugar,
It's
high
sweet.
sugar,
It's
sweet,
sweet, right?
high sugar,
So
sweet.
so in the West they grow lots of grapes.
And when we go there, when we uh, drive to there, and two side of the road, everywhere is
Grapes. Oh,
vineyard,
vineyards. Yeah,
vineyards.
vineyards.
Yeah, everywhere is
Okay.
vineyards.
So most from the vineyards they grow grapes, and out of the grapes they usually make raisins. Okay. They
Yeah,
don't
yes.
make wine.
I don't heard what
Okay. Because
they.
some places where they grow lots of grapes, they make wine.
Yes, I know. And there's a famous scenic spot like uh Huayanshan. It means the mountain of the mountain of
Uh
the
huh.
flames.
Okay.
Eh, uh, and it's a filming location for the famous Chinese TV series like 《西游记》. It's the journey to the
Oh,
west.
the journey. Yeah,
Do you,
journey to the west. Okay.
yes, they shoot some video
And they shot
here.
some video there. Wow. So the
Yes,
scenery must be very beautiful there.
yes. It's how to say internet, popular
Yeah,
internet
popular
place.
internet place.
A popular internet
Okay.
place.
So they see a lot of tourists there.
Yes, and another place is and in the in this scenic spot they have a huge thermometer.
Thermometer. Okay.
thermometer, huge thermometer, because the weather is hot
Uh huh.
there, and you can see the weather on the
Oh, you can
thermometer.
see the how hot it is on the huge thermometer. Okay.
Yes, people say in the summer the most highest weather can reach like 78,
I
and
think I think that's
and
a little bit too hot for me.
yes, because Japan is the most hot place in China,
Wow.
and they say if you bury the eggs in the
Uh huh.
sand
It will cook them.
and the
You can
uh,
cook them.
yes, it will be naturally be
Wow.
cooked and you can eat it.
So, do you like going to that part of Xinjiang?
It's my first time to go
Ah,
there.
okay. But but
But the grape is didn't
oh,
ripe.
the grapes weren't ripe yet.
Yeah, because it's not
Not
time.
time.
Maybe in August or July.
Okay. Okay. So, what will you do? What will you do? Where do you want to travel next?
Next,
Do you have some? Do you have some
next I
travel plans coming up this summer?
yes, next I want to go to the Ili city or Kashgar
Kashgar
city.
is in the south, right? Okay.
Yes, it's so far from my city. Maybe like 2,000
Wow. So
kilometer.
if you drive your car, it's going to take you a long time. Maybe you'd have to take. Do they
Yeah,
have a
maybe.
fast? Do they have like a train that can take you there?
Yes, we have a
Okay.
train. If you drive, maybe it took 20
20 hours
hours.
by train?
No,
Oh, by
by
driving. The
driving.
train is much faster then.
Yeah, and we also have
Okay, so maybe
airplane.
you can fly there maybe in like 4 hours. Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay. So you've never been to Kashgar before?
No, because it's too far, and before I'm in a school and I don't have a chance to
Okay,
go
now you're
there.
not in school.
Yes,
Huh?
no,
Right? Now no school. Are you happy to be out of school?
not not very
You like
happy in
school.
school. I like, but uh, how to say? Now I'm not very like
Okay. Now you have a
school.
job, right? And you like to earn
Yes,
money, right?
yes. Next trip I want to uh go to Kashgar or Ili city with my family, with my parents or with my father-in-law,
Okay,
mother-in-law.
that'll be good. Then you can travel with your family and everybody can enjoy, the Kashgar together. Because I think
Yeah.
the culture down in Kashgar is a lot different than it is up north, right? The clothing, the
Yes.
clothing they wear and the food, everything's different.
Yeah. Totally different. In the north part, we mainly see the people's life and the
Right.
civilization. But in the north part, you mainly see the
Yeah.
picturesque scenic
The beautiful, you see nature, right?
nature. In southern part, you see the people's life and the
Right. And
civilization.
they wear
Different.
different kinds of clothes, right?
Yes. Uyghur people's traditional
Yeah.
clothes. It's different from our
Right.
clothes.
And I think I heard that the Uyghurs like to dance
Yes, they are very good at dance and
and singing, right?
singing. They have their own instrument, like
Yeah,
guitar.
they have their own type of instruments, right?
Yes.
Last weekend here in Beijing, I met four guys from Kashgar. Yeah, they're
Oh,
students. They're students here in Beijing, and they're four guys from Kashgar. And I sat and talked to them for maybe an hour. It's very, very interesting to hear about. I'm very interested in their life, their home life, and their culture and everything. It's very interesting to hear from them, and their English is excellent. And when I first
okay.
met them, they were like, Todd, because they know me from Hello Talk.
Oh,
Yeah, and
yes.
they're like, "Do you know us?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Where do you think we're from?" And I look at them and I'm like, "They don't look Chinese."
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't know, maybe Middle East, someplace, Pakistan or something. No, no, we're
Yes. Yes.
Chinese. I go, really? Yes, we're from in Xinjiang. I go, okay, now
Yeah.
I understand.
It yeah, it happens very often. It's a interesting story, I think. Uh, because the Uyghur people, they looks like the
Middle
Midwestern people,
Eastern.
Middle Eastern
Yeah, they
people.
do. And yeah, they don't look like you're like Han Chinese, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And people maybe have the Asian
Yeah,
face.
yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
yeah, maybe, but the Uyghur people, like they're from Kashgar. They don't look um, they don't look Chinese.
they don't,
They have
yes,
their faces. They're
uh,
different. Their facial features, their body size is all different.
yes, and if the Mid Eastern people come to Xinjiang and the local people maybe don't think they are foreigners.
They think they're locals, right? Until they open
Yes,
their mouth and they can't speak Uyghur.
yes. And I have a friend from Halal Talk. He is maybe from the Mid
Uh
Eastern
huh.
country, and they said no. He said when he go to the street and people said to him, "Are you from Xinjiang? Are you a Xinjiang people?"
Really? Wow.
And he said, "No, I never been there. I don't know about Xinjiang."
Yeah, yeah. It's I've met lots of people from Xinjiang here in Beijing. Most of them are students at the universities, and every time I see them, whether they're male or female, I can't. They don't look Chinese. Yeah, so they're totally
Yes,
different.
and they are very
Yeah, yeah. They
beautiful.
have very beautiful skin, very beautiful big eyes, and beautiful hair. Yeah, they are. And their English is excellent, just like your English is excellent. Their English, they can speak really, really good English.
They are the university student,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So anyway, their English is really good, and they're not shy at all. They're not shy. They're very, very talkative
Yeah, and very
and very,
friendly.
very friendly. So it's always nice when I get to meet them, and I sit down and I ask them lots and lots of questions. Because
Yes,
I'm very intrigued
interesting.
with their culture.
It's different
Yeah. So, do
culture.
you have any questions that you want to ask me tonight?
Uh, where did you go in the May 1st?
Where will I travel to? Okay. Well, I'm going to
Yes,
stay in China. I'm not going to travel outside of China because I only have a short period of time, only maybe 10 days, which isn't that long. But I'm going to start my trip by going to Xi'an. Yeah, I'll
yeah,
start there. I won't stay there. I probably won't stay there the whole time. Then I will probably maybe visit some other cities. I'm not sure. Haven't decided yet. But I'll be in Xi'an
yes.
for a couple of days.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Have you ever been to the east? I mean,
East.
to eastern
No,
China. Have you ever been to like the some of the cities here in the east?
east. No, I just went to the
Just the
north
north. So
part.
you haven't
I
been to like Shanghai or Beijing or any of these cities here.
I've been to Beijing and
Okay,
Harbin,
Harbin.
Tianjin,
And
Tianjin and
oh, you've been to
Harbin before.
Tianjin. Okay,
Yeah,
Tianjin's a nice city.
I but it's a long time ago.
Okay. So yeah, Beijing is quite a bit bigger than what you're used to. Your hometown or your city where you live is very small compared to Beijing, right?
Yes,
Quite different.
very small.
And
Yes, And if I have a chance, I want to go to the Chengdu or
Oh,
Sanya.
Chengdu is very beautiful. And when I was
Yes.
in Senya over, because I went to Senya over Christmas, last Christmas I was in Senya, and I met a few, quite a few people from Xinjiang. Yeah,
Yeah. I heard about the story from your
and
live
they
stream.
have some. I ate at some Xinjiang restaurants there too. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's very
Just
beautiful
like,
there. But go in the winter. The summertime it's so hot. Yeah,
oh,
December
winter.
is a good month to go if you have time. It's perfect weather.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
December.
not too. It's in the afternoon. It gets warm, so you can wear shorts and a t-shirt. But at night it cools off very nicely.
Oh, okay.
Do you like to swim in the
Thank you.
ocean or the sea? Do you like swim? Do you
No,
like
I can't
swimming?
swim. I
You
can't
can't
swim.
swim.
I can't
Okay.
swim.
So what do you like to do then?
Uh, I like
You like
photography.
photography? Okay, because I
Take
know
a pic.
I always see you post lots of beautiful pictures on either your WeChat or your other social media sites, right?
Yeah.
You post very beautiful pictures.
Yes, I like photography.
Okay, so you like photography. Do you like any sports?
Yeah, I like
Okay,
workout. I do the jogging in the
okay, you like
morning.
to go jogging in the morning. But
Mm.
isn't it cold to go jogging in the morning? So cold.
No, it's not
Oh,
cold.
okay. It's not too
Cold.
cold to
It's
go
not.
jogging.
Mm.
Okay.
I don't go jogging in the winter.
It would be hard, don't you think it would be a little difficult to go jogging in the winter in that deep, deep, deep snow?
Yes, if you jogging in the winter, maybe you will
Yeah,
freezing to
you'll
death.
froze to death. Yeah, maybe
Froze
you'll
to
freeze to
death.
death if you jog in the winter, especially early in the morning. It's extremely cold. Do you have any
Yes.
pets?
No, I don't
Oh,
have
okay.
pets.
Is
It's not available to raise a pet in house, I
Okay,
think.
so do a lot of your friends or your family members or your neighbors, do any of them have some pets like dogs?
No, I think Kazakh people don't very like to
Oh,
raise the
so it's for Kazakh
pet.
people, it's not really common for them to raise any type of like house pets.
Yes, I never see a Kazakh people raise the pet, but I see some other uh, minority like Hanzu people. They have some
Okay,
pet.
okay. Yeah, it's like totally the opposite. In America, most people, not, well, a lot of people have pets, either dogs or cats. It's so common.
Yeah, yes. But some people they like to keep
A
cat
cat? Okay.
cat in house.
Yeah, cats in the house are very easy to raise. They're quiet. They don't make a lot of noise. Most of the time, they're not hard to raise.
But I never seen people raise the dog in home
Inside. How about
inside.
outside?
Outside we outside we have the dog. Kazakh people like the
Okay,
dog.
they like to have some outdoor dogs.
Yes,
Okay, they're
outdoor
probably very
dogs.
very big dogs.
Yeah, especially the herdman. They must have a dog.
Okay, so they
Herdman.
have like sheep or goats that they herd.
Shepherd. What?
What you said the guys who are the herd man.
Herdman. They must have one
Okay, so
dog.
what
And
animals do they have?
like
Cows and
cows,
sheep?
horses, sheep, and the dog can help them to uh, help them
Herd.
to take care of
Yeah,
the
so
herd.
those dogs can help herd the animals, keep the animals together so that they don't get lost. right?
Yes,
So the
yes,
dogs are
something
very,
like
very
that.
good helpers, right?
Yes,
That's
yes.
good. But do you like
Mm.
dogs? Or are you afraid of dogs, or do you like dogs?
I like
Okay,
dogs.
I like dogs too.
But yes, they are cute and
Yeah, they're very
loyalty.
cute and loyal. Some of them are sometimes naughty, but that's okay. Kids can be naughty too.
Yes,
Sometimes kids can be naughty too.
yes, I like them. But in the in the apartment, in the apartment, it's not uh available to raise
Okay,
the
so it's
dog.
not allowed,
Big,
right?
big
It's not
dog.
allowed to raise a big dog, right?
Yeah, and the daytime, in the house, no one take
Yeah,
care of them.
everybody's at work, right? Everybody's at
Yes,
work during the day, and so the dogs would be lonely. Yeah,
yes,
cats don't mind being a little bit lonely during the day. They're okay. They can sleep or do whatever they want. But dogs, they like to be around people, right?
yes, yes.
Great.
And we shouldn't lock them in the
Yeah, yeah.
door.
You should. Yeah, dogs. Sometimes if you're going to be gone all day long, dogs don't like to be locked up inside all day long. So they like
Yes,
to be around people. Great.
yes,
So
right.
do you have any questions that you want to ask me tonight? Okay. What
No,
what
no
time is it
question.
in Xinjiang right now?
It's nine,
Wow, you have
nine.
a time difference than we do here.
Oh, yes, we have 2 hours
I
time
didn't know that. I
difference.
thought all of China was on the same time zone, but in Xinjiang you're 2 hours behind us here.
We do use Beijing time, but actually it's 2 hours
Okay,
behind
so
the
now
time.
it's 9:10. Okay, here
Nine,
it's
ten.
11:10. Okay,
Yes, I know.
okay, so you have a 2-hour time difference.
Yes, when people go to work at 10, maybe we just start to wake up.
Yeah, exactly. When we're going to work, you're just like, oh, just waking up. Okay. Well,
Exactly.
thanks for coming on stage tonight. It was nice to talk to you again. It's been a long time since you've been on stage, right? It's been a long
Yes,
time since
maybe.
you raised your hand. Maybe you join my live stream sometimes, but it's been a while since you raised your hand.
Yes, this is my third time to
Okay.
talk to
Well,
you.
maybe next time you come up, you can sing a song in Kazakh. How about that? Do you like? I think you like
I'm not.
singing, right? And we would love to hear a song in your native language.
I'm not good at singing, but for fun, I can
Okay,
try.
maybe you don't have to sing like a whole song. Maybe you could just sing like "Happy Birthday" in your mother in Kazakh. That's very simple,
Okay,
right?
okay,
That's very
okay.
simple song. Okay,
Yes,
I think
please.
we'd all like to hear, that. That would be a treat. Okay,
Okay.
okay. Well, thanks again for coming on stage tonight, and I hope you have a very good Wednesday tomorrow. Okay, all right.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, I know she's been up on my stage, and she communicates with me in on WeChat sometimes, and shares some very very beautiful pictures of uh, the area where she's either visiting or her hometown. And because she knows that I love photography, she loves photography, and she's always sharing some beautiful beautiful pictures with me, most of the time on WeChat. So and I love seeing those pictures. And sometimes they're videos she takes when she's outside. So very, very beautiful. I can't wait. Someday I want to visit Xinjiang. It's on my list of places that I must visit sometime. I have a lot of must places that I must visit that I haven't visited yet. But I have a lot of time because I'm not going to die tomorrow. I hope. I hope I'm still around tomorrow, because I have a lot of work to do tomorrow. I can't die tomorrow. I have a lot of work to do tomorrow, so I can't die. I need to stay alive. So anyway, thanks everybody for joining me tonight. It is getting very late and I have to wake up early tomorrow morning and go to work. So I am going to have to say goodnight. I started the live stream around 9 and yes, it's only a couple hours, but yeah, here in Beijing, it's after 11 p.m. And I do need to I need to wake up. I have to get up early tomorrow morning and go to work. So, anyway, tomorrow night I will be back starting again at 9 p.m. because I have a late class going on tomorrow night after my after work. So hopefully I'll be home by 9 o'clock to start that live stream tomorrow night. Our topic: what makes you angry? What makes you angry? I'll share some of my thoughts about anger, how I try to control my anger, and some things that really piss me off sometimes. Uh, anyway, that's kind of a slang word that we use, piss off. If you're pissed off, that means you're very angry. That's something you don't. You have to, it's a sensitive. It's a sensitive word. We have to be careful where we use that word. You don't want to use it in front of like your boss or maybe a teacher or your parents or something. But if you're gonna use the word pissed off, I'm so pissed off. Maybe in front of your friends, it's okay. So tomorrow night we're going to talk about things that piss you off. What pisses you off? Anyway, thanks again for joining us tonight. Thanks to all of you who sent me gifts. I so appreciate that. I'm very, very grateful. And thanks to all of you who sent some very, very positive comments tonight. I appreciate that. And to all of my guests who came up on stage and had a nice chat with me tonight. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing everybody back here tomorrow night. Again, we're going to talk about a pretty interesting topic. I think it's interesting. Again, I'll start at 9 p.m. So anyway, thank you so much, and I appreciate your attendance tonight. I'll see you back here tomorrow night. Have a fantastic rest of your night, then have a super fantastic Wednesday tomorrow. Good night, everybody.